Which wolf are you feeding? An old Cherokee elder described a battle that lives inside every person. Two wolves. One, a survivor. It manages, pushes, scans for what could go wrong. The other is the creator. It trusts what it knows and responds from clarity instead of fear. The grandson asks, which wolf wins? And the elder says, the one you feed. But here's what most people miss. You don't consciously choose which wolf to feed. You feed the one you're oriented toward through your attention, your energy, the stories you tell yourself about why things are the way they are. Most high performers are feeding the survival wolf, not because something is wrong, but because it's the only orientation they've ever known. It's what got them here. It's what's rewarded. It's what leadership has looked like for as long as they can remember. And because they care, they double down on it. Pushing through feels like commitment. Overriding what they know feels like responsibility. And caring more feels like leadership. The other wolf? For most people, it doesn't even register as real. And if it does, it's dismissed. Too soft, too risky. It's not how the real world works. So the survival wolf keeps getting fed. At some point, it gets heavier. Decisions loop, relief doesn't land, and you assume it's just what leadership requires. But there's a difference between difficulty that's real and difficulty being generated from inside you. Patterns so practiced, they become invisible. That is struggle dependency. You're not just responding to your reality, you're helping to create it by the way you relate to pressure, the way you trust or override what you know. That becomes the environment everyone around you experiences. The wolf you're feeding becomes the culture. There's another way to operate. You consult yourself first. Your internal signal becomes a valid source of information. Decisions come from clarity instead of urgency. Same role, same demands, different wolf. The shift doesn't start with changing your strategy. It starts with seeing how much of your struggle is actually necessary and how much of it isn't. That's what the struggle quotient reveals. Not whether you struggle, but how much of it has become automatic. It will show you which wolf you've been feeding, and that's where everything changes.